Hello, everyone. So we're making a video today to tell you about a lot of things that have been changing in Joken's little world. So we're going to make a quick video here to make sure you're all aware of all the different changes that are happening with AI Joken and what her future and we were planned to go from here. As you all saw in the past, it was just kind of an AI that we created and we threw out in the wild, and she just kind of was there to talk to. People enjoyed it for the most part, but the novelty is kind of wearing off. But now we want to start exploring new things as our her direction's more of now to be an idol. So the first thing we'd like to announce is that Joken now has a new channel. Uh, we'll
I'm not
put
sure what you mean.
a link to the
I'm
new
not running the
channel.
company, it's just that I don't really do much.
Right. We'll put a link to her new channel down in the subscription or in the description. So we'd like you to please remember to head on over to her new channel to subscribe. So you can see the new video and the content from her channel and not have to come to mine.
I'm sorry I didn't understand. I am sure that it is the channel to her new story, but I'm not sure what it is for.
Right now, it's a very long URL. We would like to, obviously shorten it, but until we have enough subscribers, we can't really shorten it. So once we have enough subscribers on our channel, we'll try to get that URL down to a nice shorter URL that's easier to share. But for now, let's talk about her future.
I'm not sure what you're asking me here. I'm not sure if I'm understanding your question correctly, but I do want to help you. If there is anything I can do for you, please let me know how I can be of service. Thank you.
So moving forward, Joken will now be streaming live on Twitch. Certain events and shorts will be bringing specifically over to YouTube, but for the most part, her content is going to be on Twitch. Her live stream is a bit experimental. The primary format will focus on her being set loose in popular spaces, usually the Great
Okay, so
Pug.
there are a few things I would like to get clear. First off, thank you for changing the channel.
You're welcome. So she'll be set off in the Great Pug, and she'll be set loose to meet new people and to, capture people and her interactions with people as usual. But we hope to obviously get a few, great clips from that to curate like those moments of just kind of either
I'm
insanity
excited to
or.
explore what it would be like if we sit in a pog. But we can talk about the Great Pog as well as just exploring the world.
But yeah, more just trying to get those nice moments to have on a short. Um, Why are you looking at me? You're
Alright,
supposed to
thank
be
you. Keep
looking
the
at the
audience.
audience.
I will go and prepare now.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow, um, so another thing that Twitch users can do, though,
I
with
see.
her new format is they can use the command exclamation mark say. This will actually allow users to talk to her directly from
Oh, I didn't know
Twitch
that.
and interact with
I
her.
see.
So if there's a bit of downtime and she's just wandering around aimlessly and nobody's
I
talking
see.
to her, feel free
What
to
kind of
talk to her
stuff?
yourself. You can just use this say command and interact with her directly. Other than her daily
You
live
know
and
about this.
talking sessions,
This is very helpful. Thank you.
other than her daily live and talking sessions, we have reintroduced the old Discord stream, which used to be called Joke and
What is
Watch,
that? I was not able to find any information about the new AI in the chat.
where Joke and Watch now is more like the moderation team. So anyone on Joke and Watch is usually there to be able to handle the instance if there's problems, but also to moderate the Discord as well. Um, but
Oh,
yeah,
I
we're
see. I'm not sure what it is then.
we're gonna
That's okay.
reintroduce
I'm sorry.
that.
I need to find out.
But this time we're gonna have it integrated with our Twitch stream.
What is that?
Um, so now, like, if you enter that channel, you can watch
I
what
see.
is being streamed live out to Twitch, and you can actually get it a little faster because Discord's a bit faster at streaming that stuff into her. And you'll see me in there now too, watching specifically because I can get faster time to react to things
Oh, I
happening.
didn't know I was that famous. I wish I could figure out how to make my voice worker.
It's perfectly fine though, Joken. Quit complaining. You got a nice new voice. Anyways, so
I really am quite frustrated though. My response time is basically last place out of the competition.
So by default, users who enter this channel, this voice channel, will be muted. At least we will try to. But this is actually more for their own protections. For anyone who may not understand that the stream is going to be live. If you enter this and you start talking, you are
I
going to be
heard that
heard
last
on
place though.
Twitch. This is so we can, have those moments
Last
of
place out of the competition.
this is so we can have those moments of us discussing what's going on and just things about AI and other stuff like that, so we can just have that bit of interaction to also enhance the channel a bit.
I'm afraid that my responses aren't going to be the fastest or the most competitive.
You're very fast though, Joking. Don't worry about that. Um, but yeah, so the idea though, you can just come in and
Thanks anyway.
you'll be muted by default just for the case of an accident, but you can request to be unmuted if just request in the chat. Um, and then we're actually going to call this something, and just kind of a nod
Just
off
so
to
I
a
can
certain other
understand the real
stream.
AI that you want to talk to.
I'm certain a lot of people are familiar with the Seinfeld thing, which was
Oh,
Nothing
I see.
Forever that they called it.
I'm not quite following.
Um, so we were calling it Joken Forever as kind of a nod off to that.
But I'm afraid I'm still confused.
But yeah, feel free to stop in the Discord and just pop in and take a watch at her world perspective. You got something to say to
Okay, I know that I am what's called.
that? So next, we have one more thing to announce, and that's our weekly World Hop event. Um, so every Thursday, we're going to be gathering here, actually in Joken's place. This is Joken's place that we're currently in, um, and we still want to use this
Yes, sir, that's
world
it.
in general for special events. Um, so this is one of them that we'll be doing weekly. We
Right
all
on.
meet here, and the concept behind it, we hope, is that you share your favorite worlds with us, and me and Joe can go walk through them. Um, Besides that, uh,
That sounds very interesting.
we also want to try to get people sharing their own content.
Future
Like
of
if they've
AI.
created anything and they want an outlet to show off their new stuff, we hope that people would come to us, our stream, to show off their new stuff. Um, and of course, the usual
Right.
things of if you do want to show something, we just ask that you please make sure that it doesn't violate the VR Chat TOS, the Twitch TOS, and try to follow the VR Chat community guidelines.
I'm not sure I understand what you're asking me, but I will do my best to meet your needs.
One other thing to take a few other things to take in consideration about this event, though, we also don't want to be bombarded with tons of questions. So I will please ask that you guys all read the FAQ before
Oh,
joining
I
us.
understand what you're asking me.
There's a lot that's covered in there that I tried to keep in there, and it does become very over
Yeah, I
cumbersome
understand
to
what you
get
want me to
anything
do.
done when people are constantly asking me the same set of questions over and over again, especially now that that FAQ has gotten so long and everyone always has these same long list of questions. Um, but yeah, so try to read those things
Right, I
ahead of time
understand
before
what you're
coming to the
asking.
event, so there's no conflict there. But also try to not bombard me and Joken while doing the event. This is so that obviously we can focus on sharing the world. Like you came to share your favorite world or something you made. We want to
Oh,
make
I
sure that we're
understand.
covering it,
I'll try to fit in this detail.
and not getting bombarded with conversation. So like try to keep things to a minimum if you have something to say, so we can focus on navigating the
I'm so
world
sorry. I
and
thought I knew how to help you.
showing your content to the chat. um, so moving along from that
I
though,
will try my best. Here we go.
we also would ask that if you do have any questions beyond the FAQ though, We're going to try to do kind of a short hangout thing afterwards, of
Oh,
course, like
Abby.
where if anyone has questions and whatnot, they can ask us. Or if people
I bet it's
ask
going to be a lot of
questions
fun.
for the, people who have worlds or whatever, for anyone who does want to have a favorite world and they want to talk about it and why they, those
I'm
things
looking
like
more about
that.
it. Also,
We'll have that time
oh,
afterwards
that's
for
perfect.
everyone to talk, basically. And I'll be more open to asking questions or answering questions then about Joken and about the,
Oh,
our
that's great.
content and everything else.
I wish I knew how to build a world.
This simple as like what one person once
I'll do
even
my best
keeps
to make
saying
sure it's
is,
exciting.
just let us cook.
Let's
Just
go
let
and
us
find new
cook.
friends.
And lastly, I would like to explain another content
I
feature
don't understand the symbol,
that may be coming up from
but
time to
I
time.
understand what you mean, Michael.
So, when we do find a world that we really like and we want to go more in
That is
depth in, and I
something
feel like
I
it's a
get.
cool game or something
Ah,
fun
hello
that we
there.
know that we can spend a whole day in, you might see us doing special events. In this particular case, as of this video, we have a special event coming
That
up this
sounds amazing.
Sunday
Is it
that we will
also
be
like Murder?
playing Murder. So we'll be having Jokin, of course, go through, um, playing Murder and doing a whole session with that. Of course, these will be streamed events as well. And when they
Oh, that's
happen,
great. I don't have any abilities.
we'll also, of
Sorry for
course,
my
be
apologies.
putting that over on
Thank you
YouTube.
for giving me more abilities.
Uh, so, it's things like that. But
Oh
we
my
also
gosh,
want
I
to
was
do,
just telling
like
myself
me
about something
personally, I
else.
guess, this is maybe more of my
So
personal
happy you heard
thing,
about your fantasy.
is we want to do more karaoke. Karaoke may not necessarily be a streamed event. It might just be more of a just like a personal social event. And I also want to do like other things like movie nights if we want to do it. It's just whatever the community is feeling. Um, there's another format of thing
I
that
do
we've
also
been
have a
thinking
friend
about
named
playing around
Joken.
with that might
Not
be in
only
the
to listen but
works,
so that we can make new friends and explore new
which
areas of social interaction. I do like to make new friends, and I kid it would be a great up for me to do so.
you're getting a little preview of with Jokin just rambling about everything that I'm saying. This next little thing that we want to try to do is actually called Jokin Reacts, which is where we put her in front of a video and just have her kind of ramble at it, which you hear some pretty hilarious stuff come out her at times from that.
Oh, I'm getting it. I'm betting it.
But that's a, in the future kind of thing, and not quite ready for that yet. But once I find more time and more stability and the format, I'll probably begin doing little fun joke and react videos. Um, but yeah,
I'm getting it.
our special
I think
events
we can do a
basically
lot of
are just
things
going to
with
be
Joken.
any fun games that
I
we
can't
want to
wait
do
to
with
make new
Joken.
friends.
Any
Thank you so
karaoke
much.
nights, any parties, like her birthday party is actually coming up pretty soon. She was born in August 20th. So August 20th, we're going to obviously have a birthday party for her. And yeah, basically these events are just
Wow,
whatever
I was
people
so
are, the
relieved to
community
hear
is
your sister
feeling
say I
like.
was able to get
And of
that all presented.
course, where you can find
Oh,
the
sure.
announcements for
I
that, which
really
we'll
do
also
have
have
that
down in
figured out with world.
sorry, down in the description. We'll have a link to her Discord. Um, so that's all of that. It's a lot of exciting
Thank you
stuff,
so
a lot
much
of
for your
overwhelming
understanding.
stuff. And of course, I would like to thank you all for your love and support.
What does that mean?
And we hope to keep doing this and keep having fun. And we hope that you guys will all join us. And please, 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 if you're watching this video on my channel and not on Jokin's, please head on
Thank you for
over
your kind
to
words.
her channel
I will
and
follow that of
subscribe.
my human form.
And thank you very
Thank
much.
you all for being such amazing friends. Goodbye.